Today, my friends, we are rebuilding Schalke, the team that has won their second Bundesliga, a team that many of you out there recognize as a first Bundesliga team, but it has dropped down into the second division. It had financial troubles for years upon years, and now Schalke has risen from the dead, and I can't wait to take them through their Bundesliga journey to try to get them back to the top. And of course, European football as well. Schalke, here it goes. This is the rebuild you have been waiting for. As some of you might know, Schalke had a very, very good season in the second Bundesliga, and they are the true rivals of Dortmund. I cannot wait to see them two back at it again in the upcoming season. Let me know what you think of Schalke and if they can survive in the next season. I have one thing to say though. Respect to this man right here, Terodde, 33 years old, probably was 34 by the time the season ended. He had scored 30 goals. Yes, 30 goals. He was the main reason as to why they have gone up. What an absolute monster of a player. Sadly, he's 33 years old and he's not going to be with us for too long. But I wanted to give him a shout out while I could. But this right here is the team that begins in FIFA 22 when you open up a Schalke career mode. Salazar is one of the top players in the team for sure. A young, talented player that came in from Eintracht Frankfurt, I believe. So we will try and maybe possibly build upon him in this career mode. Make him the captain possibly, because looking at the stats in the Schalke team, I can clearly tell that he was the third best performing player based on his average score throughout the entire season. So congratulations to him for a banging season, but I'm very excited to take on this career mode. We are given a budget of 18.5 million in the first season. Schalke, ich bin bereit. That means I'm ready. One thing I'm gonna do straight away is to go into the loans and get the ones that at this point should be in the team, because obviously we're now technically in the future. I have put Schalke back into the Bundesliga. I also took Werder Bremen with me, who came up into the Bundesliga as the second place team. Hamburg did not make it against Hertha, so they stayed down there. But Amin Harit should be recalled from loan immediately, because he will be here at the beginning of the next season technically. Itakura will not be here anymore, I assume, but let's move on here. These guys will be going back to their clubs. Ozan Kabak returns from his loan back to being a Bundesliga player. Quite interesting one right there for sure. Still such a youngster with the experience of having played for Liverpool and then for Norwich as well. Obviously didn't go too well at Norwich because they went down, but looking back down here, we have a couple more. Matondo had a great season at Cercle Bruges. A big talent from Wales that I'm actually quite excited about as well. And we still have a couple more like Wouters, who I think had a decent season at Mechelen as well. And yeah, the most important ones are back into the club. And then we have some players that should be out of the club. Salif Sané, actually, he's not with the team anymore. Yes, he has left. He is not there anymore. A free agent to go wherever he wants to. So I will try to keep things somewhat realistic. Get rid of the players that will be gone and keep the ones that will be coming back from loan. As we do go up into the Bundesliga, we can still give some love to the youngsters. Philipp Baumann is coming in from the Youth Academy right here. Beautiful name for a German talent. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Doesn't seem to be a defender. 6'2" tall, decent passing, good dribbling, 66 shooting, really good pace. Promoted to the senior team. Now let's see. Will he be better in a different position? Can he get up to the 70s somewhere? Down the wings maybe. +2. Right wing, +3. Okay. So we're gonna use him as a winger. Baumann, 6'2" tall winger. I don't know how I feel about that. How is he in the cam position? Let me just double check here. No. Okay. He's going to become a right winger. A lot of sales have gone through right now. I mean, not a lot of. I guess I should say I've let go of a bunch of players that shouldn't be here. That's the right way of putting it. But Terodde is gone. 3.3 million for him. And I had to pay 5.5 million for the guy that was loaned into the squad, because Schalke apparently bought him on a permanent basis for 2 million. I had to pay 5.5, obviously, because it's FIFA. But Very happy with that deal, and he's going to be covering that left back position for us. Seems to have done well, so they're impressed with him. Now, I do need a striker, maybe two, and possibly center midfielder, but the look of the defense with Kabak and Thiaw, I like it a lot. Right back. Oh, I didn't even realize that we don't really have a good right back. We have Aydin here, who is 66 rated, but that doesn't really cut it. All right, plenty of places to invest into, but we right now have 33 million. That is good. That is very, very good. So let's see if we can work with this, because after letting go of all the players, the wages came back into the club and we adjust the budget. 33 million to spend. I've had to go all out for this transfer window, guys. We brought in as the biggest signing Correa from Valencia, a right back that's going to take over. Obviously, the right back we had was only 66 rated. That's not good enough. Also, I brought in Lopez from Sassuolo, a talented player that used to play for Marseille, now coming in for 8 million plus Palsson. And we keep it in the Bundesliga by bringing in Georgino Rutter. This guy is a backup to the likes of Dabur and Kramaric at Hoffenheim, getting more and more play time. A big talent that lots of people expect to become an even more important part in that Hoffenheim team in the future. So I'm excited to see him now play for Schalke. And of course, we have brought in another striker. It is Muffy. 4.5 million for him. He's coming in from Lorient. Excited about him joining our squad as well. But as you can clearly tell, I spent more money on the defensive side of things because I feel like it's going to be even more important to have that working in the Bundesliga. So after all these signings, the team is looking very, very good. So left centre mid, right centre mid, that's the setup in that midfield. Both midfielders can defend and also move forward. Baumann on that right wing position. Harit on the left. Rutter, Muffy up top. Kabak, Thiaw, talented centre-backs there. Uwean on the left. And Correa on the right with Freisel in goal. He is 71 rated. It's not ideal, but we'll have to live with it. This is the first season's transfers done. All right, my friends, the first season is done. And, yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. We're going down to the second Bundesliga again. It was an abysmal season. It really was. 34 games played, 25 points in total. Not survived in here, but plenty of growth, which means in the second Bundesliga, you know what? I'm not going to make any transfers. I'm going to not allow myself to make a transfer because I don't deserve it. I am going to keep this team as it is, and we're going to run through it as quickly as possible. Just keeping players happy with wages and everything is all I'm going to do. But now you can see the growth on some of these players, and stats-wise, Rutter and Muffy had great seasons. For a team that's going down, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? So I'm hoping we can destroy everyone in the second Bundesliga and come back up again. It seems like it was too early, and maybe I did go ahead and spend too much. Actually, no, I don't think I did. Maybe I should have spent in different areas, especially goalkeeper. I don't know. I felt like the other positions were quite necessary, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with the way the team looks right now. And I think we're going to go straight back up into the Bundesliga, the top one, not the second one, the top one. Anyways, let me dive straight into the next season. So I did mention we're just going to run through the second Bundesliga, and you can clearly tell our team is just smacking everybody around. Beating a team like Hamburg, though, is still important because we were fighting against them for promotion. There we go. 75 points. This team was clearly too good for the second Bundesliga. I also had quite a large budget. Let me tell you that. I had 31 million to begin the season with. And I punished myself with not being able to make any transfers due to the terrible season we had. But now, looking at some of these players, potential-wise, they were impacted quite all right in the last season. We have a bunch of players above 80. Correa now at the 82. Lopez 80. Rutter 81. Plenty of good things happening in this season. The goalkeeper obviously being the biggest issue. Next season, we're going to spend big to bring in a good goalkeeper into this team. It has to happen. And goals, Rutter, Muffy, Baumann. Basically the same as last time around, but We also have some others chiming in with Harit and Lopez getting a couple of goals and assists for themselves as well, which is important to keep things going and moving into the right direction. Bundesliga, top Bundesliga, Erste Bundesliga, that's the one, that's how it's called in German. We are back once again, this time to stick around though. So now, due to being patient, we are being rewarded with a budget of 50 million coming back into the top division. And honestly, I really like the look of our team. I really do. But that goalkeeping position spot needs to be sorted out immediately. And Thiaw, I don't know. He is a big talent. He's still only 21 years old. So I'll still give him another chance. If he grows quick enough, I'll keep him. If he doesn't, I might have to go in and bring in a higher rated center back there, or we just make him the backup center back of this team. But having said that, he's only 1 rating behind Kabak, so I don't know why I'm stressing out too much about this. Let's just keep things moving, get a good goalkeeper in, and you know what, get a sick goalkeeper in. There was only one goalkeeper that I could think of when I think of Schalke, and it is Manuel Neuer. Yes, we are signing him so he can retire at the club he basically started his career at. It is Schalke's Manuel Neuer. Obviously, back in the day, he was a huge talent over there at Schalke and then moved over to Bayern Munich. Now he's here to finish off his career at our club for one last ride. Thank you so much for joining us. Only 11 million he cost, 89 rated. This season, there's absolutely no way we are going down. I'm telling you that much. Now, I have 39 million that I can spend on something else, and I definitely will. And there it is. Unai Nunez is coming in. He plays now as the right centre-back. Had to pay like 30-something million for him. So basically spent my entire budget on this one. Didn't necessarily want to go for a youngster on this one, since we do have Thiaw as a backup who can still grow behind him and maybe even surpass him at some point. But until then, I needed these 2 experienced players to come in and help out this defense. And I feel like this season, it could all go completely differently than it did the first time around. I have gone on a selling spree right now to bring some budget back, and because Harit requested a transfer, so we have to let him go. There's no 2 ways about it. Harit is leaving for 14 million, going across to Eintracht Frankfurt. Congratulations to him. Bozdoğan is leaving for 5.7. Bulta is going. Idrisi is going, and that now puts us back up to 28 million that I can spend on the team. Now, we do have Matondo, who immediately takes away that left midfield issue. So I feel like I should give this kid a chance to prove himself. And also, Muffy, I could easily upgrade you, but I want to give you a chance. I like using players that I've never used before, so let's see how that goes. But for now, I'll keep it this way. I trust that this team will do well enough, unless I find anyone whose development plan is crash down, not going up at all. I will not spend money anymore. May 2024. Well, Dortmund beaten, but in the league, we have the same amount of points. See what happens when you bring in a top goalkeeper, my friends. It changes everything. And Manuel Neuer being back at Schalke really helped out here. We have gotten ourselves into Champions League football ahead of the likes of Bayern Munich. That is incredible, considering that just last season we were in the 2nd Bundesliga. But looking at the team now, Rutte up to an 86, Baumann 86, Correa 84, Wijndal. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't think I did. I bought Wijndal because the left back that we had was stagnating. It said like 100 weeks for him to grow, and I had to bring in a left back. So Wijndal is here. He has taken over the left back position, and he has grown by +2 already this season. Sorry that I forgot about that one to tell you guys, but there you go. I did say I won't be spending any more money unless someone's development plan is stuck, and the left backs was stuck, which is kind of sad because obviously he was an original player that was signed after his loan deal. But yeah, we had to move on. Now, it is looking very good here. I can clearly tell that the centre-back position is going to be somewhat of an issue. Both of our centre-backs here, Kabak and Thiaw, are both not looking too good. And also, Neuer has dropped down by 3 ratings, I believe, since he came in, which is fine. 86 rating is still fine with me, but I assume next season is going to be like 81 rated, 80 rated, and that could be a big issue. but I think I will give Manuel Neuer one more season in the club. And just generally speaking, looking at the squad hub now, you will probably see some top performances, of course, from the top three. Once again, Rutter, Baumann this time ahead of one of the strikers at least. Moffi with only 9 goals. I don't know how I feel about that one. 80 overall. Might have to spend some money on his position if I do get big money. It had to be done. A centre-back had to come in. So, Thiav is gone. Kabak comes in and goes down to the bench. Guehi now takes over the centre-back position to play alongside Nunez. I think that was the right decision. And you know what? Moffi, you get another season to prove yourself in the Bundesliga and in the Champions League. I gotta say, though, I'd be highly surprised if we can make it past the round of 16 of the Champions League. I do not think we're there yet. What just happened? Guys, we had made it to the Champions League semi-finals? Huh? Wait, whoa, hold on a second. We beat Real Madrid, we beat Chelsea, and nearly beat Atletico Madrid. What the hell happened to the team? We have won the league title. Yes, let's go. Yo, this is a massive step forward. Oh, Ruta 90. Wow, did not expect that. That's incredible. Baumann 91, Correa, Weindal 86, Lopez 86, Guehi Nunez looking good. Neuer kept it up to an 84 right now. I mean, not up, down to an 84, I should say. Salazar, Lopez. Salazar obviously not going anywhere. An original from the squad that I want to keep going. So hopefully he had a good season. But that's incredible, especially considering that my bench is absolutely woeful apart from Kabak. This is sick. This is amazing. Performances. Ruta 24-4, Moffi 19-1. Let's go. Matondo 13-15. Incredible season for the guy on the left midfield position. Baumann did all right, not too great. Weindal did all right. Salazar with a good season. Guys, this was great. I can't believe it. But we had an incredible season just now, and I only had like 48 million to start off the season with, which was kind of disappointing because we did so well. I was hoping for more. But now, after this season, there definitely should be at least like 60 to 70 million in the budget. And I don't know. Where do I want to spend that? I'm not 100% sure on this. I really am not. Because Guehi is a new transfer. Salazar is one of the players that I desperately want to keep. Maybe I just spend it on the bench. Yeah, I guess I do. Sadly, it was time to move on. Manuel Neuer becomes our backup goalkeeper. I think he might even retire, but Maximiano takes over that position. The man that plays for Granada, I believe he's going to make a move to a different team, possibly. I'd be surprised if he stays in the second division because Granada obviously got relegated. But I basically spent all of my money on him. So all the other guys, you don't have to worry. You're safe this time. We are on our way to make it to a European final, but it isn't the one in the Champions League. It's against Dortmund, which is obviously great. It is the team that is basically the rivals of Schalke. This is going to be some battle right there against them. I'm excited about this one. I wish this was the Champions League final. Hopefully it can be in the future. Now, looking at our team, wow, I see greatness. Pure greatness. Everyone looks incredible. Rutter and Baumann have taken it to a completely different level anyways. And yeah, next season, I will spend some money on the bench. Don't you worry. This time around, I needed to bring in Maximiano, which was obviously very important to me. But stats-wise, 25-6, 23-13. Matondo, what a comeback to Schalke. Moffi with the 22-3. Salazar 8-9. Baumann 5-10. I do expect a little bit more from him, but it's fine. Guys, it's time to jump into the Europa League final. Here it goes. Win it, please, Schalke. Don't you dare. Yes! Salazar has done it. Matondo and Baumann have stepped up as well, beating our rivals in a European Cup final. What more do you want from Schalke? What a season. Put me back into the Champions League though, yeah? Please. I mean, winning the Europa League automatically puts you in there. But where did we finish in the league itself? I want to know that. We won the Bundesliga title before. Oh, we did not win it this time. Only second place. Obviously, that is not great. I had over 80 million to spend, and I brought in a couple of free agents. Castillo, Braaf, Bondo. These guys have come in along with Gomez as well to strengthen the bench, which was obviously way too weak. Still isn't really Champions League standard, but at least it's a massive upgrade from what we had before. And I told you, I needed to do this somewhere along this video. This guy... Oh, mate, can I say this as a Liverpool fan right now? Let's talk about David Nunez. Now, I watched a bunch of Benfica games this year because I was interested in a couple of players in that team that I wanted to buy on Sorare. And David Nunez was very impressive. He was very good. He's a very talented player. But I feel like Liverpool was kind of cornered on this. Obviously, the whole Mane thing, I think it was already like planned that he would leave because Luis Diaz signing a player of his level as a backup just doesn't make sense. And Jota is obviously there as well. Jota had an amazing time at Liverpool. And David Nunez now signing for a total of 100 million euros possibly. I love this signing. I love the fact that he joins Liverpool. I love the thought of having a 6'2" tall striker that can be on the end of crosses of Trent and Robertson. I love that idea, but at the same time, I don't like the price tag. And I think Liverpool at this position were kind of like pushed into a corner. And I gotta say, man, these Portuguese teams, they make so much money and they just do incredible business. Benfica, Porto, Sporting, all these clubs, congratulations to you guys for continuously finding the next big talents in the world. Well done. David Nunez, welcome to Liverpool, but also welcome to Schalke, my friend. He's on the same rating as Moffi. His contract was running out. I did a straight swap. So after all these transfers that I've done now, I still have 75 million. Don't need it. Thank you. David Nunez, welcome to the video, pal. I hope you're going to do well for Liverpool and for me. Looks like David Nunez got past Liverpool. Now Chelsea 2-1 and 2-1. It's done. We are in the Champions League final in the year 2027. Now, it did take us quite a long time to get here, but I think we have made the right choices along the way, and I think people will enjoy seeing David play here. I'm kind of excited to see it myself. So how are they looking? Ruta 93, Baumann 96, Salazar 89. Let's go. Lopez on the 89 as well. Matondo on the 91. Weindal looking solid. Both defenders looking incredible. Correa with the 90. Maximiano, solid enough for me, but Castillo, Braaf, Bondo, Aiden, all these guys, not necessarily options that I'm interested in, unless Castillo and Braaf could be subbed in late on. They could be somewhat useful, but I want to see how the lads have done. Nunez with the +2 this season. Ruta 29 and 7. Baumann 21 and 14. Nunez 20 and 4. Lopez coming in with the 10 and 12. Salazar with the 7 and 10. Matondo with the 7 and 4. The reason why it's only 24 games played is because he got bought up in the first transfer window, so I had to buy him back in January. So in 24 games, he managed to get 11 goal contributions. Still good enough, obviously. But guys, this season was quality. Was it incredible, though? Because Bundesliga-wise, of course, 82 points. Well done. Let's get that big trophy now with this beautiful team that we have put together. I'm excited about it. I have 2 Nunez's in my team who basically even have the same things above the letter. That's cool. Alrighty. I'm ready, and I hope you are too. Champions League final. Schalke with the beautiful kits coming out against Barcelona. They have the likes of Bissouma, Jovic, Sinisterra, a couple of really nice signings in that Barcelona side. But am I scared? No. Alrighty then, David Nunez, show me what you can do. And also, the other Nunez, show me what you can do. Let's see if these Nunez brothers can help us out. Obviously, one of them from Spain, the other one from Uruguay. Apparently, in like, I don't know how many years ago, Luis Suarez actually told Barcelona scouts that they should have gone for David Nunez. That news came out, and he basically said, you know, I played for like 15 years. I know a thing or two about strikers. And apparently, the Barca strikers didn't really listen to him. But hey, it is what it is. Here we go. Good move. Ruta. Oh, man. Okay. Ter Stegen, great save to begin with. Let's see if the 6'2" tall Uruguayan can win this in the air. Robertson and Trent Cross is coming on top of his head a lot in the future. He wins it. I like it. Also, what about this whole De Jong situation, guys? I've been looking at the news and it's a madness, honestly. Apparently, De Jong is willing to take a pay cut to stay at Barcelona and not have to move to Manchester United. That's what I'm hearing, because obviously Barcelona has to go ahead and sell a bunch of players to facilitate a bunch of moves for themselves, because they are in financial trouble, as we all do know by now. I don't know if I believe the story with him wanting to take a pay cut just to not join Manchester United. But honestly, mate, that story just sounds nuts to me. Sinisterra. Down the wing. Oh, that's a good cross. Well done by the defense here. Now we go down to the wings and into the center. Ruta. Make that diagonal run for me. Thank you very much, Ruta. Ruta. Oh, that is beautiful. Mate, he's doing really well. Get in there. Get in there, pal. Jump up, Salazar. Nah, I love his name, by the way. Salazar. That's such a sick name. Why do I feel like that name popped up in like Harry Potter or something? Salazar. Did it? I don't know. Lovely. Move it forward. Let's go, Darwin Nunez. Getting in behind. A great pass from Ruta. Great touch. And an even better finish. Darwin Nunez has done it in the Champions League final. Hopefully, this is something that tells the future, you know. It would be nice to see this happen for Liverpool, but right now, he has pulled it off for Schalke. There are a bunch of men twerking in the fan section there. I don't know why EA thought that would be like a good idea, to have fans turn around and like jump around like this. What are you guys doing? Anyways, I've personally never seen any football fan twerk out there when their team scores, but hey, maybe I'm just not watching enough football games. What the? Bro, I had the ball. What the hell is that? De Jong, well done. I guess that's why Manchester United wants you, but great save from our keeper there. Well done from Maximiano. Get it away, please, man. What are we doing? That is horrible defending. We have so many tall players. Why does it let me pick that man at the near post? Pick the one behind. Nunez in a much better position. Sometimes the auto switching, man, it's definitely an issue there. But anyways, we go again. Another great ball from Barcelona. Oh, Correa, I needed that desperately, mate. Well done. Well freaking done. That was a good steal. Now we move down the wing and inside. It is Matondo, the original Schalke player. Sadly not able to get to that one. We have to put pressure on Barcelona once again. This time, let me have the tall lad, please. Let's go. All right, Baumann, that's yours. Easy, easy. You have way more pace than these guys. Konate not able to keep up. Should have never left Liverpool, mate. Baumann, the youth academy talent, is just sprinting towards success. And yes, it is success. Darwin Nunez. Haha, yes, mate. Quality run. And the finish on top. We have done it once again, guys. Take a look at that run from Baumann. But even more impressive that Darwin Nunez got into the right position with the pass. The pass is what you should be looking at here. It's not an easy one to see the momentum of the defender moving forward still and being able to hit Darwin Nunez like that. The youth academy talent has done extremely well there. Sinisterra, Correa. Sinisterra, good pass inside. This time we're able to get it away. Here goes Lopez. Ruta, Darwin Nunez. Salazar, now moving forward. Salazar sees a run down the wing. It's an incredible ball to Matondo. Yes, the Cercle Bruges youngster. This season, he had a great time over there in Belgium for Cercle Bruges. Got plenty of goals and assists. Now back at Schalke, I wonder if he's gonna be actually playing for Schalke or if he gets a move. Apparently, Rangers are interested in him, or at least one of the teams in Scotland. I think it was Rangers that might be interested in Matondo. Quality finish right here for the Welshman. Ter Stegen, no chance. An even better pass from our captain, Salazar, the original. The two originals working together in that goal. That's a beauty. Here comes Barcelona with Jovic and Ferran Torres, and the boys are throwing their bodies on the line. Now David Nunez. Ruta. Oh, this is it. Sprint away from Ahmed Hodzic. He can't. Wow. Ahmed Hodzic, I'm impressed, mate. That's a foul, referee. Come on, man. Give him a yellow. Give him a freaking yellow. I have not scored a free kick in a very, very long time. And then bang, green timed. Ooh, crossbar. Oh, Sinisterra is causing me some trouble here. Sinisterra, great movement. De Jong. Back over to Ferran Torres. And there is Lopez. Kick it out. Give me the trophy. Now, let's go. I love the fact that this rebuild hasn't gone exactly according to plan. First season, we go straight down into the second Bundesliga. Rebuild ourselves from that point once again. And Salazar, the original, the man who has done well for Schalke in this season, is able to lift that trophy. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a joy to bring Schalke back to glory, and it was fun to see David Nunez score. Had to get the boy into this team. It just had to happen. Man, I'm so excited about the future. The European season can't come back soon enough. Have a good day, take care, and peace.